Alright, welcome to Thursday. Just going to start off by describing my challenge so far. So, you can see, started at 50k. We did have 1, 2, 3 losing days. And then Thursday, or 19th of September, brought us back into the green by $36. Then we had a small win on that Friday. Monday this week put us up 1%, and then Tuesday and Wednesday we've lost that. We're currently at 5129. And how Top Step works is this is your daily loss limit, so you can hit this and you won't lose the account. It's just a soft breach and you're closed for the rest of the day, which is just $1,000, so 2%. Obviously nowhere near that, and that changes with your day-to-day. And this one, which is where you lose the account, you have a 4% loss limit to start with. Once you start going in profit, that moves up with you and then stays there. So after this day, I got to 50,549. I now have 4% from that point, so I now can't go below 48,500 even if I'm losing. So my drawdown gets tighter, if that makes sense. So I'm at my highest that I got to at the minute was 50,549. So my maximum loss is 2 grand beneath that, which is 4%. And this won't move back down as I'm losing. This changes. You can lose 1,000 in a day, that's fine, but this will not move back down. So I currently have, I'm on 5129. My maximum loss limit is 48,549. I have 3% left to go, pretty much $1,580 left until left of wiggle room, you can say. So that is important to keep in mind, hence why I shall likely be de-risking to about $125, so 0.25%, until we're back above this again. So that's for the challenge sits right now. Today we have got unemployment claims came out bearish because actual being less than forecast is good for the dollar, so bad for the index, and it was less than forecast. So yeah. Then we got Powell speaking at 9:20. Now I have to leave the charts today at about 3 o'clock because I've got to do something quite important. So I will likely not be taking a trade today, but I'll still do a pre-market analysis video and then a market recap when I get back. But if Powell's off the stage by 9:30, if he's off the stage by 9:40, and the setup comes in that 20 minutes, I'll happily take it. Obviously very de-risked. But if Powell's off stage and I'm on the charts and there's a setup, I will take it. But if you're still on stage, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to get a video up on this monitor of the speech anyway, so I know when he's on the stage and off stage. And I'm just interested to see what price does today. I'm interested to see how it plays out. I'm not really looking to take a trade at all. I'm just going to be watching price, and we can get into that right now. And the price is crazy. ES is at all-time highs, is well above all-time highs now, which is weird because there's no draw on liquidity to the upside, which is quite annoying, other than these 1 hourly highs right there, which have already just come and swept out. So it's interesting, to be honest. It is interesting. There is hourly lows right there, and then there is a billion imbalances here. We'll mark out on the 4 hour though. And we can mark out this 4 hour order block too. And then we can draw on this hourly imbalance right there. We don't need these extended that far because we just don't. There we go. Let's draw on market open. So as I was saying, we have no draws to the upside on ES. We've got hourly lows right there, and then all these imbalances and the order block. So potentially price could move down and fill these, then we get longs up to all-time highs, or price just shits the bed when Powell speaks. I couldn't tell you how this is going to play out today at all. NQ is looking a lot different still. Over on the left-hand side, there is all of these imbalances over here, which we can mark out. That one. And that's really it. There we go. And we can just mark the top of this one with our light blue line. And then these 4-hour highs all over there. On the hourly over there, there's no highs in it either. So it was just, yeah. Something to keep in mind. Let's zoom in now. We've already closed above those highs, so we can't really consider that a sweep. But we can draw on the hourly lows there. And same as before. Those 4-hour imbalances here. And there. 4-hour lows. It's not really an order block we can mark out on this one, a clear order block, because this did not sweep anything, whereas on ES, this moved down, took out those lows. So, yeah. Yeah, price is looking weird and looking dodgy. Dodgy. So what potentially will I be looking for scenario-wise is NQ legs up to fill this imbalance, or into these ones, 5-minute retrace and then short, or moves down to here, to here, and to here, 5-minute retrace, and then longs. ES is well above, has been ripping above all-time highs. There's no real potential draw to the upside at all, because it's just empty space, obviously. Price is currently taken out these 1-hour highs. So what I'd be looking for after that is definitely a 5-minute breaker structure, and then a 5-minute retrace, and then a move down, just to confirm that price would be going down rather than just a little 1-minute thing, and it could be making more highs still. So that's really it that I'm looking for. Very high impact news. I'm expecting price to be very, very volatile. So we'll see what happens. Powell's speaking in 3 minutes, so I'll end the video here. And I will catch you all when I do the market recap, which is probably going to be later on tonight, but you'll see it in a second anyway. So, peace. What's good? Yeah, market recap time. I've just got back and had dinner, so I can sit down and look at the charts now. I left the charts at 10 AM New York time. I did check it briefly on my phone, but I haven't looked properly yet, so I can look properly now. From what I've seen on my phone, though, there was no setups. I've marked out 11 AM because that is my cut-off time. Anyway, I don't trade after that time, so let's jump right in. So we had these two 4-hour imbalances and the 4-hour order block on ES, and also before market open, price was above these hourly highs anyway, and I said I'd like to see a 5-minute breaker structure out of there and then a 5-minute retrace. So at 9:25 this candle closed, breaking 5-minute structure before market open, so I don't really care about that. And then price did make this 5-minute imbalance, and market open pushed into it, so you could have shorted there, but it's not my trading style, so I didn't, obviously. So those hourly lows are swept out, 5-minute break, whatever you want to call it. And then price moved down, it came in and filled and disrespected that 1 hour fair value gap anyway. And also took out those 1 hour lows, so I would be looking for longs off of that, to be honest. And also coming into this 4 hour imbalance, so I would have been looking for longs today. Probably on NQ though, because yes, this was all-time high. So yeah, what would I have been looking for? 5 minute move up. There's one right there. Then a 5 minute retrace candle. So there's one right there, 9:45. So that closed at 9:50. We'll be looking for an entry after 9:50. There was this BPR here. This imbalance invalidated it. Never closed above this one either anyway. So there wasn't a trade setup in there to go long. Then price continued to move down. So yeah, NQ at that time as well hadn't had a 5 minute up candle yet either. So obviously price closed above these highs. There's not really any of the highs that it took out. It didn't even get to the top of, but it almost filled this 4 hour imbalance here. And there was just no sweep, just legs down really. So market opened on NQ here and obviously took out 1 hour lows as well and filled this 1 hour imbalance and closed within it at the time being, but was definitely filling it. So longs I would have been looking for as well. 5 minute up candle there, 5 minute retrace candle at 10:05, that closed. Then after 10:05, what are you looking for? 1 minute executions, and there's just absolutely nothing to go long in here at all. So I probably wouldn't have took a trade, if I'm honest. There is no real trades to go long off of that today. However, if there was open to taking shorts, it was quite a nice short. So obviously, those are swept pre-market, 15-minute break pre-market, and there's a 15-minute imbalance here. Where news candle came up at 10 a.m. That pending home sales came out at 10 a.m. Filled that 15-minute imbalance, and then I would have probably entered short off of the break of structure back to the downside if I was looking for shorts anyway, which should be there. Stop above that, there you go, maybe. Or then waited for these imbalances to get filled, like this one here. And then a rejection out of it, and then inverse that one. So there's plenty of like trades to go short, really. But I wouldn't have been looking for shorts. I would have been looking for longs because there was no sweep of any highs. Remember, no sweep, no trade. So I wouldn't have been looking for shorts today. So definitely would have been a no trading day for me. Just no confidences to go long. And it was just chopping its way down, really. There's no like big imbalances, no clear trade setups within here. If I'm completely honest, NQ is also the exact same. Just nothing to go off really at all. So I'm glad I stayed away today anyway. But there was just absolutely nothing. And then at 11 o'clock there was, to be fair, came down and filled that imbalance all the way. 5-minute up candles, had this 5-minute retrace so I could look for a long after this candle closed, so at 11:15. Then looking for a trade after 11:15, you've got this 1-minute imbalance here. Equilibrium. And the order block does get wicked into right there. So you're waiting for 11:15. Boom. Bullish candle out of all three confluences. That is a long opportunity right there. Stop at the open of the first of three. So technically your stop would be there and you'd be stopped out. But I would have put my stop at the open of that one because that imbalance has the potential to get filled as well. And then just to target, again, probably just those highs. But that is, again, after 11 o'clock, so not a valid trade for my setup anyway. ES probably had something similar. Coming to the order block, 5-minute up candles, 5-minute retrace. Look for a trade after 11:15. But this is just pure chop work in here. So yeah. In this time window, no trades to go long because I would have been looking for longs. I would not have been looking for shorts off of this sweep, which definitely was the play, the sweep and the 5-minute break, and then this news candle coming up. That was definitely the play today, but I wouldn't have been looking for shorts. I would have been looking for longs, and they wouldn't have come, and I wouldn't have took a trade. If I'm honest, I'd say I was watching all of this bit live still, and I wouldn't have took a trade in there on my phone. I was watching on my phone. I wouldn't have took a trade. So that is a recap of price today. It just went down and didn't give us a sweep to look for a short. So perfectly fine. No trades on the account today, which I'm happy with. Powell speaking didn't do anything because it was just a pre-recorded video. He wasn't actually speaking live. So I would have been open to taking a trade today. I would have been completely fine with it because this was not like an actual like public speaking event. He just recorded a video, didn't even talk about monetary policy, just nothing. So I was open to taking a trade. But obviously I left the charts at 10 a.m. New York time, and I was still watching it on my phone, and there was still nothing to go off of. And it is what it is. No big fuss there, no trade on the account today. I'm still going to go and journal. Please go and journal, because even a no trading day needs to be journaled. So go and journal that. And I will catch you all in the next one. So tomorrow. Last day of the week, hoping to end the week up. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what price gives us, and we'll just react to it, which is something we didn't do on Tuesday or Wednesday. So mistakes have been made this week, but they haven't cost us much at all. So yes, that's a market recap. See you in the next one.